A very good afternoon, children. Everyone had your lunch. Okay, welcome for today's EVS class. Let us start 6th chapter, water. So these are the subtopics: sources of water, drinking water, saving water. So about these three subtopics we are going to know in this water chapter. So do you remember? Name the activity for which water is being used in the box provided below each picture. See children, there are some activities of pictures are there. You have to name the given pictures. So which activities has been performed? So these all activities need water. So the first one is bathing, second one washing, third one cooking, fourth one drinking. So write down these spellings children. So water is used for all such these activities. So now next, we need water to live. It is used for many activities such as cooking, drinking, bathing, etc. Children, for all living things such as plants, animals and human beings, so they all need water. See how air is important for us. So like that, water is also very much important and very much essential for everyday activities. So water, what are the uses of water? What are the activities that we do for a day? See, your mummy will prepare dishes, no? So she will use water to prepare for variety dishes. We use water to wash the vegetables, fruits. We use water for bathing. Every day you take bath, no children? So for bathing we use water. And drinking, children, at least 8 to 10 glass of water you have to drink for per day. For one day you have to drink 8 to 10 glass of water. So water is used for drinking and water is used for washing. Yeah, whether it may be washing vessels or clothes. So washing purpose, to clean house we use water. So these are the activities that we use water. So without water it's very difficult to live our life. So water is very important. We should not waste the water. So now let us know sources of water. We get water from rain. Rain water fills puddles, ponds, lakes, rivers and streams. This is known as surface water. Rainwater falls on the ground and some of it goes deep into the soil. This is called groundwater. Children, first let us know about rain. So how do we get rain? Sun heats up the water in ponds, lakes and rivers. Due to heat, the water changes into water vapor. So they rises in the air and they form tiny droplets of water. So these water droplets form clouds. When there is heavy water droplets, they fall down on earth in the form of rain. So the rain fills the puddles. So what do you mean by puddles? A very small pool of usually dirty or muddy water. So this is known as puddles. So next comes ponds. So what is pond? A pond is a small area of fresh water. It is different from a river or a stream. Then let us know about what is lakes. See, lakes are larger and deeper than ponds, which also lie on land. They are generally found in mountainous area, children. And many lakes are artificial and are constructed for industrial purpose or for agriculture purpose. And lakes are used for hydroelectric power and for domestic purpose. Rivers. See, rivers are flowing. They come from rain and they are considered as fresh water. See children, where do they come from? They come from on hills, mountains and flows down from the high ground to the lower ground. So next comes streams. Stream. A stream is a body of water that flows on Earth's surface. See children, rivers usually describe large streams. Stream is a body of water that flows on Earth's surface. See all these, that is puddles, ponds, lakes, rivers and streams. So all these are known as surface water. See one more children, groundwater. What is groundwater? See when the rain falls on the ground and some of it goes deep into the soil. So this is known as groundwater. We use groundwater by digging wells and hand pumps. See children, to use the groundwater we can do by digging wells and by hand pumps. So now let us move to this. Snow on the mountains melts during summer. This water flows into streams and rivers. People living on the hills obtain water from springs, streams and lakes. Snow on the mountains, they melt during summer. In the summer season they melt and that water flows into streams and rivers. See people living on the hills, they obtain water from springs, streams and lakes. See what do you mean by springs? Springs occur when water pressure causes a natural flow of groundwater onto the earth's surface. And we build dams and canals to use surface water. We can also make an artificial lake by building a dam on big rivers. What is dam children? So dam is a structure built across a river or stream to hold back water, and these dams water are used for irrigation and to produce electricity. And canals is a long man-made stripe of water used for irrigation, shipping and boats to travel. And artificial lakes are also built children by building a dam on big rivers. Drinking water. Water from some sources is not safe to drink. Water of lakes, rivers, ponds and wells may not always be clean. Dirty water contains germs which can cause many diseases. This is due to waste that people throw in water bodies. See children, drinking water. See some sources, that is source of water, lakes, rivers, ponds and wells. See we cannot drink the water directly children. Some germs will be present. So we have to purify the water and then we have to take that water. You cannot take the water directly. Then dirty water. See some dirty waters, what do they contain? They contain germs which may cause many diseases. So don't throw the waste through the water bodies. See children, you should not throw any waste in the water bodies. If we throw, the water becomes dirty and some germs are present, and if we take that water we fall sick. Then ways to keep water clean. So what are the ways we have to follow to keep the water clean? We should not throw garbage in ponds, lakes or rivers. We should never wash clothes or bathe animals in water bodies. See children, these are the measures we have to follow to keep our water clean. So what are that? We should not throw the garbages in ponds, rivers or lakes. And in some villages, the people, what do? They wash their clothes on the rivers and they bathe animals in the water bodies, and that water they take home for drinking purpose. See children, if we drink that kind of water, what will happen? We will fall sick, we'll get fever. So no children, you should not make dirty the water. So always keep your waters clean. Making water drinkable. Water is not always fit for drinking. We need to make it drinkable. We may boil it to kill germs present in it or use a water purifier to filter out clean water. Municipal water is also purified before it is sent to our homes. We should store drinking water in clean and covered containers. Children, always drink clean water. See, the water that you have to purify. So this is water purifier that purifies the water to drink, or water boiling in a pan. So you can drink boiled water that keeps your health healthy. See children, chlorine tablets are put into water to purify it. So that tablets, that is chlorine tablets, are used to purify the water. Why we have to purify the water? Why we can't drink like that only? Because germs are present. So to kill the germs, whether you can boil the water or you have to purify, water purifiers are there, you can use that. So drink always clean water, children. So this is enough for today's class, children. Thank you, children. Take care. Bye, children.